A Chiefs versus Chargers game in Brazil delivered a dramatic clash with clear heroes and disappointments, and at its heart was a stark reality. Patrick Mahomes gave his all for Kansas City but ultimately saw his efforts undone. This NFL showdown in Sao Paulo wasn't just a football game, it was a captivating spectacle layered with unusual circumstances and shifting narratives that left fans and analysts buzzing. But here's where it gets controversial. While Mahomes played aggressively, was it enough without his star receivers? And what does this say about Kansas City's offense moving forward? Before the game even kicked off, the atmosphere was electric and unique. This marked the NFL's first international encounter of the 2025 season, bringing the league back to South America with a rare Friday night slot, creating a global buzz. The NFL experimented further by streaming the game exclusively and for free on YouTube, a move that some hailed as groundbreaking, while others questioned its impact on traditional broadcasts. The matchup itself featured two hard-fought divisional rivals, both playoff contenders from last season, ending Kansas City's remarkable streak of 17 consecutive wins in close games after the Chargers clinched a tight 27-21 victory. So, who emerged victorious besides the Chargers on the scoreboard, and who left with some serious questions to answer? Let's break it down. Winners: Justin Herbert. Herbert deserves high praise for silencing his offseason doubters in convincing fashion. Despite criticism about his limited playoff success, this 27-year-old quarterback reminded everyone why he is crucial to the Chargers' aspirations. Herbert threw for 318 yards and 3 touchdowns, expertly dismantling one of the NFL's toughest defenses with clever play-action passes and precise throws on the move. When Mahomes started to rally the Chiefs late, Herbert responded with clutch accuracy, completing all 8 passes on a crucial drive that effectively sealed the game, including a thrilling 19-yard scramble on 3rd and 14 that showcased his improvisation skills. While the playoff conversation will certainly continue, Herbert's performance here was an assertion of his growing leadership and talent. Jim Harbaugh, if there's a coach who truly thrives under Week 1 pressure, it's Harbaugh, boasting a perfect 6-0 record in season openers, a feat unmatched in NFL history. He guided the Chargers to stay composed despite missing key personnel like left tackle Rashawn Slater due to injury. The Bolts displayed poise and execution, proving they can weather adversity effectively. While sweeping the defending division champs out of their territory may be a stretch for now, the victory in this international home game was a statement. Fun fact, the presence of a large crowd dressed predominantly in Chief colors might have ironically helped recreate a SoFi Stadium-like atmosphere for the visitors. Quentin Johnston, once seemingly overshadowed in a burgeoning Chargers receiver group filled with new talent and veteran Keenan Allen, Johnston reemerged as a key weapon. His energetic 33-yard catch and run early on set the tone, capped by a touchdown that opened the scoring. Later, his 23-yard receiving touchdown crucially put the game out of Kansas City's reach. Beyond the stats, Johnston's continued presence alongside Allen and rookie Ladd McConkey speaks volumes about his growing reliability and the Chargers' trust in his playmaking ability. After a couple of inconsistent seasons, this could be a breakout performance, signaling his readiness to take on more responsibility. NFL's International Spotlight. Last year's debut NFL game in Sao Paulo was hampered by a slick artificial turf field at Corinthians Arena, which primarily hosts soccer matches. The league took that feedback seriously. They upgraded the synthetic turf this summer, improving conditions significantly. This lays promising groundwork for the NFL's international expansion, with reports indicating Brazil's Rio de Janeiro might host games as soon as 2026. A bold step toward growing the league's global footprint. YouTube's role. The game's digital exclusive broadcast on YouTube was met with mixed reactions. While the flood of influencers might have alienated a more traditional or older audience, the platform managed the stream itself without major technical issues. A growing concern as the NFL explores new viewing formats. Although commentators had some on-air missteps, the overall delivery proved YouTube's viability as a future NFL broadcast partner. How fans feel about this shift will fuel debate about the future of sports media consumption. Losers, Patrick Mahomes. To be clear, this criticism isn't aimed at diminishing the greatness of one of the NFL's brightest stars. Instead, it highlights how even an elite quarterback's impact can be limited by surrounding circumstances. With his top two wide receivers sidelined, Rashee Rice due to suspension and Xavier Worthy injured early, the Chiefs' downfield passing attacks struggled to find rhythm. Mahomes showed his trademark grit, scrambling and forcing magic on the field, but was hampered by a drastically shortened time in the pocket, a mere 2.15 seconds on average in the first half, the lowest of his career to date. This game might be a cautionary tale about how far Mahomes can carry an offense when deprived of key weapons. Despite some heroic plays in the second half and several clutch extensions, Kansas City's third down efficiency lagged, 5 of 14, signaling that relying too heavily on Mahomes alone may have limits. With tougher challenges ahead, matchups against the Eagles, Ravens, and Lions looming, can the Chiefs bounce back quickly enough? It's an open question. Travis Kelce. There's no denying Kelce enjoyed off-field success this offseason, notably getting engaged to Taylor Swift, certainly a headline-grabbing moment. However, on the field in this crucial matchup, his production fell short of expectations. Beyond a valuable 37-yard touchdown that briefly sparked hope, he managed only one catch for 10 yards and struggled to sync with Mahomes late in the game, missing a key opportunity on 2nd and goal. While it's premature to sound alarm bells, questions remain whether his slimmer physique translates to game-changing performance, or if it's just a flashy narrative for summer. Jawaan Taylor, Kansas City's right tackle, often critiqued for overly aggressive technique, once again drew negative attention with multiple penalties, including 2 holdings and 2 false starts. These infractions not only hurt the team tactically, but also emotionally, sparking a helmet clash between Taylor and Kelce in frustration. Given the recent presence of free agent Jalen Moore as competition, Taylor faces mounting pressure to improve quickly or risk losing his starting role. Chiefs running game. After witnessing the Chargers' unexpected ground battle struggles last postseason versus the Texans, expectations were high for a stronger run defense. Yet the Chiefs' own rushing attack produced just 41 yards on 10 attempts, with Mahomes himself outpacing the backfield, grinding out 57 yards on 6 carries. Coach Andy Reid downplayed this in his post-game comments, but a more consistent rushing attack will be essential for the Chiefs to remain competitive over the long haul. Chargers rookie impact. Los Angeles had hopes that highly drafted newcomers would make an immediate splash, but results were mixed. Running back Omarion Hampton managed only modest gains,